Welcome back to our channel. So the next question is, a vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Okay, so vessel is in the form of inverted cone. So vessel is in this shape. Okay, so its height is 8 centimeters. So height of the vessel is 8 centimeters. So height of the cone is 8 centimeters, and radius of its top is 5 centimeters. So radius of its top is given that 5 centimeters. Okay, 5 centimeters is the radius of the vessel. Okay, it is filled with water up to the rim. So the vessel is filled with water. Okay, so full up to the rim. Okay, when the lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeters, are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of the water flows out. Okay, so here it is mentioned in the question that lead shots which are in the shape of a sphere are dropped into the vessel, so that when we drop the lead shots into the vessel, the 1/4 of the water in the vessel has been flows out. Okay, so the lead shots are in the shape of a sphere. Okay, so radius of the lead shot is given that in the question. Okay, when lead shot, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeters. So radius of the lead shot is 0.5 centimeters mentioned in the question. Okay, so first write the given data. Okay, so given dimensions of cone. Okay, so cone dimensions. Okay, that means here vessel. Okay, vessel which is in the shape of cone. So height of the cone, h equal to given that 8 centimeters, and r radius equal to given that 5 centimeters. Next, sphere. So that means lead shots here. Sphere is nothing but lead shot. Okay, so sphere dimensions. So capital R, radius equal to 0.5 centimeters. So given that lead shots are dropped into the vessel. So let us suppose to take a n number of lead shots are dropped into the vessel. Okay, so let n number of lead shots are dropped into the vessel. Okay, so dropped into the vessel. Okay, so therefore the when n number of lead shots are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of water is flown out, given in the question. Okay, so 1/4 of the water flows out. Okay, so given that, right, so given that when n number of lead shots are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of water in the vessel flows out. Okay, so 1/4 of water in the vessel flows out. That means it implies that volume of this n number of lead shots equal to 1/4 of the volume of the water. Okay, volume of water flown out. Okay, volume of n lead shots is equal to volume of water flown out. Okay, so it implies that n into volume of each lead shot. Okay, n into volume of each lead shot equal to volume of water flown out. So volume of water flown, that means 1/4 of water flows out. It is mentioned in the question. That means 1/4 of volume of cone is, okay, volume of water flown out. Okay, so 1/4 of volume of cone. So volume of water flown is equal to 1/4 of volume of cone. So here in the question it is mentioned that 1/4 of water is flown out. That means 1/4 of the volume of the cone is flown out. Okay, so it implies that n into, so volume of each lead shot, that means volume of sphere here. Okay, so here lead shot is nothing but sphere. So volume of sphere formula we know that 4/3 pi r cube, so equal to, so 1/4 of, so volume of cone formula is 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, so now pi gets cancelled. Okay, so we can cancel 3 and 3. Okay, so now n into 4 into r cube equal to 1/4 into r square into h. Okay, so it implies that n into, okay, 4 into r cube. So substitute the value of r and h. Okay, r value is 0.5 centimeters. Okay, 0.5 centimeters whole cube equal to 1/4 of r square. So r square is 5 centimeters whole square. into h value is 8 centimeters. Okay, so it implies that n into 4 into 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. Okay, so 5 by 10 centimeters whole cube, that means 5 by 10 whole cube, that means 5 by 10 into 5 by 10 into 5 by 10 centimeters cube, that means cubic centimeters, equal to 1/4 of, okay, 5 centimeters whole cube, that means 5 square is 5 into 5, 8 into 8, centimeter square into centimeters is cubic centimeters, cubic centimeters, cubic centimeters gets cancelled. Okay, so this n into this, all this term should be shifted to the right side, that means this term will be gets divided with the right side terms. Okay, so n into, first write the right side term, that means 1 by 4 into 5 into 8 into, see 4 becomes as 1 by 4, shifting to right side. Okay, and 5 by 10 becomes as 10 by 5. Similarly, again 5 by 10 becomes as 10 by 5, and again 5 by 10 becomes as 10 by 5, then shifted to the right side. Okay, so it implies. So next, 4 1s are 4 2s is 8. Okay, next 2 2s are 4, next 2 1s are 2 5s are 5 5 gets cancelled, again 5 5 gets cancelled, 5 5 gets cancelled, so 10 into 10. Okay, so n equal to 10 into 10 is remained. Okay, so n equal to 10 10 is 100. So therefore the number of lead shards which are dropped into the vessel is 100 lead shards. So 100 lead shards are dropped into the vessel. Okay, we shall discuss the next question. The next question is, a solid metallic sphere of diameter 28 centimeters is melted and recasted into number of smaller cones, each of diameter 4 2 by 3 centimeters and height 3 centimeters. Okay, so in the question it is mentioned that a solid metallic sphere of diameter 28 centimeter. Okay, so metallic sphere of diameter 28 centimeters, that means radius is 14 centimeters is the radius of the metallic sphere. Okay, so half of diameter, that means 14 centimeters is the radius of metallic sphere. So this metallic sphere is melted and recasted into a number of smaller cones. Okay, so this solid metallic sphere is melted and recasted into number of smaller cones, so each of diameter 4 2 by 3 centimeters. So diameter of the cone is 4 2 by 3 centimeters, that means radius equal to half of the diameter and height is 3 centimeters given. So radius half of 3 4 is 12 plus 2, 14 by 3, so 14 by 3 by 2, so that means 2 7 there. So 7 by 3 is the radius of the cone. Okay, so we have to find the number of cones so formed. So number of cones which are formed by melting the solid metallic sphere, we have to find that. Okay, so let us suppose to take as n number of cones be formed with the metallic sphere, that means volume of this n number of cones must be equal to the volume of the metallic sphere. Okay, so first write the given data. Okay, so sphere dimensions, so sphere here is metallic sphere. Okay, so sphere is nothing but metallic sphere dimensions. So dimensions, radius of the sphere, so to suppose to take as capital R, so radius is given in terms of diameter. Okay, write the diameter first. So diameter, it is given the diameter of the metallic sphere d equal to 28 centimeters mentioned in the question. That means it implies that radius equal to half of diameter, so radius r equal to 28 by 2, so that means 14. So r equal to 14 centimeters is the radius of the metallic sphere. Next, cone dimensions. Okay, so cone dimensions here given height h equal to 3 centimeters given, and the diameter is given that diameter d equal to 4 2 by 3 centimeters. Okay, given, that means 3 4 is 12 plus 2 is 14 by 3 centimeters is the diameter of the cone. It implies that radius is half of diameter, that means radius r equal to 14 by 3 by 2, so 2 1 the 2 7 the, so that means 7 by 3 centimeters is the radius of the cone. Okay, so now find the number of cones so formed. Let us suppose to take as n number of cones be formed by melting the metallic sphere. Okay, so let n number of cones be formed by melting the metallic sphere. Okay, so volume of this n number of cones must be equal to the volume of the sphere. Okay, so it implies that volume of n number of cones must be equal to volume of the metallic sphere. Okay, so it implies that n into volume of each cone. So the volume of cone formula, we know that formula to find the volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so since there are n number of cones, so n into 1 by 3 pi r square h we have taken. Okay, equal to volume of metallic sphere. So volume of sphere formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Since here we have taken a capital R as the radius. Okay, so 4 by 3 pi r cube. So now pi gets cancelled, again 3 denominator 3 gets cancelled both sides. Okay, so n into r square h equal to 4 r cube. So substitute the value of r and h. Okay, so it implies that n into r square, so smaller value here is 7 by 3. Okay, 7 by 3 centimeters whole square, 7 by 3 centimeters whole square into h value, small h value is 3 centimeters, equal to 4 into r cube. So capital R is 14 centimeters whole cube. Okay, so it implies that n into 7 by 3 whole square is 7 by 3 into 7 by 3 into 3 again. So here centimeter square into centimeter, that means cubic centimeters. So 4 into 14 cube, so equal to 14 into 14 into 14. 14 cube can be written as 14 into 14 into 14. So centimeters cube again. So centimeters cube gets cancelled. So now, so n equal to, so all these terms which are multiplied with the n must be shifted to the right side. That means this right side term which is multiplied with the n gets divided with the right side term. Okay, the left side term which is multiplied with the n gets divided with the right side term. Okay, so so I first write the right side term, 4 into 14 into 14 into 14 into 7 by 3 becomes as 3 by 7 and 7 by 3 by 7. Similarly 3 becomes as 1 by 3. Okay, so now 3 gets cancelled. Okay, 7 1s are 7 2s are same, 7 1s are 7 2s are. Okay, so now 4 into 14 into 2 into 2 into 3 is 9. Okay, so 2 3s are 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 4 is 48. Okay, 48 into 14, so 4 8 is 32, 2 3 4 4 is 16 plus it is 19, so 48 again. So 2 17 6. Okay, 672. So n value we have obtained is 672. So therefore number of cones which are formed by melting the metallic sphere is 672 cones we can form. So this is the answer. So by this we have completed our 10th chapters.